Okay, this is the 2008 Alfa Gold, coach number 4616 that we have up for sale. And we're just going to give you a brief exterior rundown. It does have keypad entry, which you can program to whatever code you wish. Grab bar, which lights up with the porch light, kind of nice. A retractable front step. And of course, it's pretty standard, but it does have the separate screen door and entry door. The big selling point of this guy is this underbelly storage. It sits on a Freightliner chassis. This storage compartment does not pass all the way through, but it is quite deep here, at least 6 feet deep on the one side, about 2.5 feet deep on the right side there. It's pretty cavernous. Here, if you watch the interior demo, we showed you the trash can and the kitchen sink. This is the exterior portion. You can remove the trash can. This is also the low pressure water fill in here. The back of the refrigerator, the back of the heater, furnace. This is a fantastic compartment. It has this very large quickie pull-out. So this storage does pass all the way through, and this makes it extremely convenient to get to everything underneath. The same pull-out slides out the other side of the coach also, so you can get to things on the other side. Slides both directions. Also in here, two smaller pull-outs. I've had as much as 250 pounds in these drawers, so they handle quite a bit of weight. And there's another one identical there. We call this the party side of the bus. It does have an awning above us. It's about 21 feet long and extends out about 12 feet. I'm not going to put it out today because it's pretty windy out here. But here we have Waco freezer or cooler. It can operate both as a freezer or a refrigerator, so you can keep cold drinks in there. When we were touring around, we kept our cold meats in there. We kept them frozen. It works very well. It works off of either DC or AC power, so it continues working even when you're not plugged in. You don't have a generator running. This is the fourth television on board. It's a swivel out LCD, so you can swivel it out, move it around. There are two speakers mounted on the door with volume control. Here. Also in this compartment, we have a Camp Chef propane stove that we have used, sort of modified to fit in here well. Very high power, got two burners, and we have the hookup cable here. This is the gas line. It's a quick connect. You just plug it into there, you plug it into the propane port here. This is a low pressure regulated propane port, and you're ready to go. It stands up right here. We're anywhere within about 6 feet of here. So, and there's more, I mean, you can put a few more storage things in here also. This is also the compartment where you access the central vacuum system, which I failed to mention on the interior, but we do have the Red Devil central vacuum here, and it's inside the house underneath the refrigerator is where the port is. So moving on down, we just have a couple of more compartments here. This is just a generic compartment. A lot of the electrical fuses and such are in here. This is the basement air conditioning system. Works very well. This is a nice compartment just for miscellaneous items. Notice that the windows all have awnings on them, individual awnings that are electronic. We have the 10,000-pound hitch back here. We've been pulling our Lincoln Navigator with it so it can handle quite a load without any problem. ISL engine, 400 horsepower, can be tuned to 425 if you wish. There's another compartment on the other side. We have some of our air ducting running through here. This is one of the hookup cabinets. Another huge selling point. Of course, you've got the 50 amp cable, passes through the bottom, but it's also on an electronic reel for reeling it back up. Super easy to reel it up. Here's our water connection over here. Same story. It's also on an electric reel, so it routes out through the bottom of the motorhome. Very easy to coil back up. This small compartment up there is where the chassis batteries are. Cranking the engine. And over here is the water compartment. With a Sandy-flush system in it, the exterior shower, all of your cable hookups, telephone hookups, electronic valves for both the gray and the black tank. Everything here is working well. Convenient grab handle, paper towel dispenser. All of these compartments have lights in them, of course, and they can all be set to where lights come on automatically when you open the door. Continuing down to the next compartment. This is the pull out. As I mentioned, it pulls out to the side also. I won't pull it out all the way, but it comes out very far. Here's the propane. It's a 38-gallon propane tank, so it lasts for quite a long time. This is where I keep my leveling blocks above the propane, because this is not a lockable cabinet. Of course, it can't be by law. So you put things in here that you don't care a whole lot about, like pieces of wood. In this compartment is our twin temp hydroponic heating system. This is a wonderful system that provides you with continuous hot water, like an on-demand water heater. But it also provides you with a mode of heating the interior without using a propane furnace. This one does work off propane, but it circulates hot water for the heating. It works very well, and it also heats the tile floors on the inside of the coach. It does have heated tile floors because there's a circuit of tubes running underneath them that warm up when the fluid is pumped through them. Very nice on the cold nights. But we've enjoyed taking 45-minute showers without ever running out of hot water. Again, you'll see the electric awnings over both of these windows, all three of these windows here. Have a nice chrome gas tap. This is the water heater, the standard water heater. So in addition to the on-demand, you do have a standard water heater, which is nice to have. This is just an accessory air line, pneumatic line for running air tools or inflating your tires. And this is just a little storage compartment where you fill up the window washer fluid and keep other things. The front of the coach does have the diamond shield coating on it, which is supposed to protect the paint well. And of course, this is where the generator is. It's a Generac generator, and it works very well. Well, it does. And 6 battery bank, 6 6-volt batteries hooked in parallel and in series. Those are for inverter. 4 of them work the inverter. 2 of them are coach batteries. And that. Just a couple of other points. It does have a 4-point leveling system, which I believe I mentioned before. Independent front suspension on the chassis, which makes for a fantastic ride. And the wheelbase on this coach is extremely long, so it's very good at cornering, very good balance going down the highway. You're going to find very few motorhomes that control better than this one does going down the highway. I think that concludes it.